house.
Obviously, they've made quite a bit of progress on it since we were last here. Oh, wait. There it is. Well, hello, and welcome to part 3 of the erection of the new Buckingham Palace. It's actually only really part 2, but part 1 turned into 2 parts, so this is really part 3.
Or something.
As you can see, we've made quite a bit of progress on the construction, so we're going to actually go up into the construction area and look at how they're doing. How do these boards look to you?
Well, they look pretty wooded.
They do look woody. Are they supposed to be wood?
Well, I presume that's how they're going to be for now.
Okay, now you can see right here, these are the TV trays.
Ah, yeah.
So you should be able to get a lot of food on that while you're watching TV, which is a very important consideration if you're going to be eating a lot in the house. How you guys doing?
See, there are workers here today since it is their Friday.
It's their Friday?
Yes, it's their Friday.
Oh.
A combination of Thursday and Friday that only happens once every 3.5 years.
How you doing?
Now they have requested a shot of the house
We're getting back.
as shot from the back of the house.
Right.
Another award will go to whoever figures out what that doesn't mean.
What this actually, alright,
So it's muddy today. You see, some of the rooms aren't in yet. There's the ceiling.
now I'm going to get just the edge here.
See, we're going to actually go around the side of the house this time.
Around the outside of the house.
And there's
Ooh, look, they've already stacked up the firewood.
Oh, those are tikis to carve.
Wasn't that nice? So, what's your impression of this workmanship here?
Well, it's a bit crumbly.
It is a bit crumbly. I'd be worried about that. I think maybe we shouldn't sign the inspection until that's fixed. Look, there's a nail.
Ooh, they better pick that up. It's
They
could be
should've.
dangerous.
A lot more will start growing if they leave like that. Okay, I'm going to get a picture from this angle.
This must be one of the basement windows.
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's hollow in some parts.
It's wet.
Yes, it might have rained.
And I think it's filled with gelatin.
Ah, yes.
This is a unusual technique for building, but also a very popular one here in Pennsylvania.
I don't think that one will make a very good tiki.
Wow. I think what you've got here is some sort of a hollowness to it, which might have been from bugs. Those are some pretty big bugs, though, because that jaw, to have made that hole, that would fit your head in that size of the jaw of that bug.
Good thing that they live out there.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, you don't want to be running into one of those at night that could put your entire head right inside of its mouth.
And there you see there are some boards sticking out the window.
Yep.
And there's another window. You can see the ceiling through it.
Wow. Very impressive. Okay, so we got the back here. I'm guessing that's going to be the sunroom coming out, huh?
Yes, this will be the sunroom conservatory type
Sunroom
thing.
Conservatory, yes, very nice.
Not in yet. That's the kitchen window.
Is it? Yes.
That's where the kitchen goes. The neighbor's house is getting bricks on the front today.
Excellent.
Here's the basement. The basement floor has been poured now, but the lighting has not been installed. Let's get a good picture of that. So what kind of construction is that?
Those are famous hanging 1x4s, and what that's for then is to you can play those like musical instruments.
Ah, right.
According to how far up on the different boards you actually strike the mallet, you'll get a different tone out of that. But it's very advanced to have that in a house. And the musical members of the family will really appreciate that.
This could be part of the roof. It's a big, pointy thing. You could attach some other boards down there. You could make an enormous arrow.
Right, I believe that's going to be the peak of the house.
Just like that.
Don't walk wider.
So these sticks will mark the neighbor's house. Right now we are inside the neighbor's house.
I think you're right.
Their house apparently fell down a few days ago. So they are now using the spare wood from the neighbor's fallen down house to build our
when they're decked, the cedar here.
Not fallen down house. Of course, you know what this is. This is the that's the roasting rack.
Yeah.
Where they put the pig to roast it.
Yep. Excellent. Glad you recognize that.
And this
would be the sides to the outhouse, which they look like they're getting ready to construct. Okay, I want to get this picture.
There's no roof. It's very wet when it rains because the upstairs does not have a roof.
So let me ask, how would you rate this for livability so far?
Well, I wouldn't give it a very high rating due to the no roof, no air conditioning, no running water, no plumbing, no cooking areas, no anything else.
Well, clearly the upstairs is intended for the kids. So I would think that's where they'd have to stay. And yeah, I think they ought to bring some umbrellas and rain gear. But the downstairs is certainly looking great.
Except for the staircase. There's no staircase. There's a big pile of boards instead.
Right, so you can walk up that ramp.
Very vertical ramp.
It's good to keep yourself young and vigorous going up and down the ramp. Oh, look, here's the rest of the roof. So that's how they did
big trench.
They built the roof already, and all the trusses are ready to go.
So they will get a big team of elephants in here to hoist these up.
Absolutely. And you can see what's happened here is that they're color-coded. So you can see there are striped pieces of paper on the different colors and different stripe patterns, as you can see. This one, you'll have to, this is very subtle. This one is clearly different than this one, so they know exactly where on the roof to put those different pieces. It tells you how thorough they are when they lay out the construction of this.
Yes, especially since this top one is different than all the other ones.
Yes indeed. Well, that would be the king piece.
There's the neighbor's bricks again.
Okay. Very nice. Well, that's going to be it for part 3. Thanks for watching, and
stay
have
tuned
fun
for part 6, coming soon. I'm your host, and this is your other host. Goodbye.